Hey guys, today we're going to be working on probability. Now probability will be on the test. Whatever test you guys want to take, probability is not as hard as it seems. So we're going to take a look. It's just basically what are the odds. So for instance, in number 1 it says, if one letter is chosen at random from the word assist. So we're using this word right here. What is the probability that the letter chosen will be S? So first of all, let's write the word down here. We want to know what is the probability that the letter chosen will be an S. How many S's do we have in the word assist? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd be 4 over the total. We always going to put the total at the bottom. The total is just basically how many letters does the word assist have. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be 4 out of 7. So when you take the test, it has to be in simplest form, the fraction. This one is already in simplest form, we can't do it. But now we want to change it to percent. The way you're going to change it into a percent, you're just going to put it in the calculator. 4 divided by 7 equals 0 point something. Always get the 3 numbers after the decimal, because sometimes we're going to have to round. So 4 divided by 7 gives us 0.571. To change this to a percent now, we're going to move the decimal twice to the right side. So we're going to say 1, 2. Our new decimal is going to be right there. So it'll be 57.1%. Since this is a 1, we're going to keep it as a 57. If it was 5 or above, we will round up to a 58. But in this case, the answer will be 57%. The probability of us choosing the letter S from the word assist will be a 57%, or 4 out of 7. Both of these are correct. It's just that sometimes your answers will be in fraction, sometimes they're going to be in percent. So it's just put into the calculator to change it from one to the other. Now number 2 says a bag contains 4 red, 15 blue, 16 yellow, 5 purple, and 10 green marbles. So without going over it, without continuing, what we're going to do right now is add up all the ones that we have, all the marbles that we have in the bag. And 10. So that'll be 4 red. I'm just going to put R for red, 15 blue, 16 yellow, 5 purple, and 10 green, for a total of, so the total for this one would be 4 plus 15 plus 16 plus 10 plus 5 is a total of 50. Now, what are they asking us? What is the probability of pulling out a red or green marble? So we have 4 red and we have 10 green. So that's going to be 4 plus 10, because it doesn't matter if it's red or green. We don't really care if it's a red or if it's a green, as long as it's one of those colors, not the other one. So it's going to be 4 plus 10, because we have a total of 14 red or green out of 50. So this will be 14 out of 50. We are going to have to reduce that fraction. To reduce a fraction, we're going to have to see what goes into top and bottom number. Or we could just straight out use the calculator. Now I'm using a TI-30XA. There's a button right here at the bottom left hand side that looks like this, the ABC button. So if we put 14, ABC 50, it's going to give us the reduced fraction. It's going to look like this, 7 and then 25, which means 7 over 25. Again, so this will be our answer, but we still have to change it to percent like we did right here. The way you're going to do it, just put it into the calculator as 7 divided by 25. Remember, we want to get the 3 numbers after the decimal, because sometimes we have to round. In this case, it's just 0.28. We don't have no more numbers, so we can't get no more. We're going to move the decimal over twice to the right. So 1, 2, it's going to become 28%. So the probability of us choosing a red or a green marble from the bag that contains a total of 50 is 28%. Both of these are correct. Remember that the ABC button is to reduce the fraction. Don't forget that one. Now number 3, for number 3, this is the hardest probability that you will get, and you guys will see why right now. So number 3 says, in a box there are 21 green, 12 blue, 13 yellow, and 17 red marbles. So first thing that we're gonna do, write it down. 21 green, 12 blue, 13 yellow, and 17 red. So let's see. What is our total? So we got 21 plus 12 plus 13 plus 17 gives us a total of 63. Now it says John came and took 3 marbles. So somebody came and took 3 marbles. So we're going to subtract 3. Now our new total is going to be 60. What colors did he take? Let's see. A blue, a yellow, and a red. So he took 1 blue, 1 yellow, and 1 red. So instead of 12 blue, now we have 11 blue. Instead of 13 yellow, we have 12 yellow. And instead of 17 red, we're going to have 16 red. And he didn't take no green, so green's going to stay the same. So we got 21 green. So this is the new marbles that we, or the marbles that we have in the bag after John came and took 3 of them. Okay, so now it says, what is the probability that Mark will get a green marble? So he's going to pull out a green marble on the 3rd try. So on the 3rd try, we know that he's going to take 3 out. 1, 2, 3. We want to know what's the probability of him getting a green marble on the 3rd try, given that the first 2 marbles he got were green as well. So he already took 2 out. Since he's taking out, that means minus 2. So now our new total is going to be 58. What colors did he take? He got 2 green. So minus 2 on the green. This becomes 19 green. Everything else is going to stay the same because he didn't get no other color. So this right here is what we're talking about. This one was when John came, took 3, then Mark got 2 out, which were green, and we want to know what the probability is that he's going to get a green one on the 3rd try. That's going to be 19 over 58. So 19 over 58. Now we're going to change this into a percent. Remember how to change it to percent. Just put it into the calculator. 19 divided by 58 is equal to, so we're going to say 19 divided by 58 equals 0.327. So remember, we always want to get the 3 numbers after the decimal, because in this case, we're going to have to round up, because if we move the decimal over twice, it gives us 32.7%. So this is 32.7%, but since this is a 5 or greater, we're going to round up, making it a 33%. So the probability that Mark will get a green marble on the 3rd try is either 33% or 19 over 58. Both of these are equal to each other.